Okay, so today we are asking the universe for advice on how to reach your goal. So this is for a goal that you have in mind. It doesn't have to be a specific goal, but like your lifestyle you're going for, your future that you want. So we're asking the universe for advice or when it'll happen. We're really just seeing what the universe has to say about that, I guess. Okay, and then we also have dice, so I'll roll that and we will add them up to find out what your major arcana is. Okay, so we have group 1, it's a little pony. Group 2, blue eyes. And group 3, all white. Okay, so go ahead and make your selection. You don't have to pick just one, as always. You can pick all of them or 2 of them or none, but hopefully you pick one. And you can pause if you need to take your time. And we'll get started with group 1. Hi, group 1. Okay, pick the little first pony there. Okay, let's see. Major Arcana. What do you got for us? Okay, so this we have 6 and 6, 12. Okay, so we have 17. That is the star card. Okay, this is your major arcana. This is the overall. So, star card is very good. This is a good start. It's like really reaching your goal. So, this is optimistic. It's saying you will reach your goal. So we'll see. This is very good start. This is a very good start. We'll put you up there. Okay. So let's see. We'll do all the tarot cards. Whoa! What? Okay. Let's see. Okay. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm not that optimistic about this. Because, okay, most readers would be like, oh my god, all your dreams are going to come true. Oh. Okay, this is telling me that this might be too good to be true. Not that you're, okay, your major, this tells me that you are going to reach your goal, okay? This, after that, I feel like, not that it's too good to be true, okay, but I feel like this is a warning, okay? There's some sort of warning, and then on top of that we have the Death, and then the 8 of Wands. I don't think this is a warning, like, about, like a death coming. I feel like this is maybe a warning towards your goal that maybe you won't be able to, like, reach your goal if you don't realize it could be too good to be true. Does that make sense? But that's what I'm getting. That maybe it's like some sort of ego thing. Like, you are so sure that it's gonna happen that you might be forgetting to do the work. But then we have Death, so I'm feeling like something needs to end. Which again brings me to maybe the ego. Like, maybe it might be your confidence, something like that, where you might be missing something. I feel like, because, and then also we have the Death, which just makes me validate what I felt originally, because that's a little too good to be true. Something is going on that you might not be seeing something clearly because you're so sure it's going to work out. but it's not saying it won't, because then we have the Eight of Wands, okay? So I feel like, yeah, this can definitely happen. This is your goal. This is like a good card here. This is everything you want. But it's also the first one, okay, followed by again the star. So it's not saying like a storyline, it's bringing you back to this goal. So like, I can't really explain why I feel that way, but I feel like when something ends, which might be this ego kind of false confidence maybe, then your goal will come, and it will come quickly. Okay. That is what I'm feeling. Let's see, I don't know. Let's see what else we have. Let's do... Okay, let's do these two here. Here, let's put them next to... I don't know. Can you guys see that? Lion. Okay, let's see what it says. Don't let pride get in your way. Oh my gosh. Okay, this could be... I can't really focus on like a scenario, but like I can't... So this has to make sense to you maybe. I'm not really getting like a scenario. I'm not latching onto anything. It's like... It might not be explaining it because you know clearly what this would mean, so it doesn't have to like elaborate on the situation. This is something that I feel like can happen. It's you have the star card overall, so this is a goal in reaching a goal because you have the sun card. This is a happy ending. This is everything you wanted, but it's also a warning, and it's saying that something does need to end. And then we have the don't let pride get in your way. You could be a Leo, okay? Or there could be an influence of a Leo. You could have Leo in your chart somewhere that is really like front and center right now. Because then we also give it to God. Now, okay, I don't really... God is iffy, okay, to everyone, so I don't read it as that. I feel like it's more like your higher level, the universe itself, okay? And again, following the don't let pride get in your way, which is telling me you do have something to let go. So I feel like you do have this... I don't know. It seems like it could be pretty general because maybe this is happening to multiple people. But something, it's like you're so sure it's going to work out that might be your problem. I'm not saying it is your problem, but it's a warning for sure. And then we have the warning here, and give it to God, right? And we have the death and Eight of Wands, which means once something is over, something will come. Basically, your goal, right? Let's see. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so first thing I saw was these arrows here, which again, following this one, right? Give it to God. Let it go. We also have a clock. Okay. Time. Referencing to this, that it will come once you let it go. Time ticks forward, right? That is the next step. And then I'm just reading the rest as like new growth, right? This is new foliage. It's green. It's lively. And it is overlapping the city here. Meaning like nature will take its course, right? That's what I see. So I think if you do take this advice, because this is what we're asking, right? The universe to give you advice on how to reach your goal. This is a warning. You can reach it, though. It's going to come. And let nature take its course. Like, give it to the universe, your pride, and just be open to the inspiration and, you know, yeah, the inspiration around you, really. Because that is what you're missing or something because of this. There's some sort of spark that you're missing that can get you to this goal. So you've got to let go of the ego maybe and like become more humble really and open yourself up to signs from the universe maybe, right? Because we have the arrows and the time. That's really what I'm focusing on. Looking upwards to your higher self, the higher plane around you, time. Be aware and it will come. Okay. So I got 3 different. Okay, so we have yes, so this is positive, this is good. Will you reach your goal? Yes. Perfect. Communicate clearly. Maybe to the universe, okay. Maybe the universe has been communicating to you and you're not quite listening, right? Because communicating clearly means you are getting to someone, which means the other person has to also be listening, and you might not be listening. And then we have perfect timing. Okay. That is awesome because remember the clock here. Giving your pride up, becoming humble to the universe and allowing it to come. And listen, right? Communicate clearly. The universe does talk to you, right? Okay, I'm also going to do the pendulum, so do that last. Alright, so first of all, we have a big old A, an E, another A, and an R. Ear. That could be significant. It could just be, initials. So just kind of play around, see what we have. We could have era. A new era, okay? Maybe that does mean, giving it up to the universe, letting that go, becoming more humble. And then a new era will begin. Your whole new era that you're going to help write out, right? Because you're allowing yourself to change your actual mind, your programmed way of thinking. You might kind of take a step back, I feel like. This is the universe telling you. And I feel like that is significant. That this is, once you do that, it will reach your goal. Once you reach your goal, that is a whole new era. That changes everything, right? And then smaller ones, we have C, V, M, and an O. Okay. This could be initials again. C-O-V-M. Okay. Alright, so what else do we have? Oh, we have an I too. Here's an I. Oh my gosh, that's kind of scary, you guys. It almost spells COVID. That's kind of scary. Good thing we don't have a D. Or that would actually kind of creep me out, right? But again, that could be like on someone's mind, you're right. It almost spells movie. We can spell movie. So maybe you'll get inspiration from, watching a movie, something like that. Okay, so anyway, have fun with all those. That's a lot of letters, actually. Okay, so we have, this is cool. This is the death card, right? This is the little black funeral type But it's not just a black rose. It has the lace, which means, yes, it's a death card, but it's the beginning of a new era, really. It's something ending, and we have the death card, remember? Followed by the Eight of Wands, meaning something is coming after the death. It's not just like the death and, oh no, you're going to mourn. No, it's the death of, it could be the death of something toxic. It could be the death of something bad, something that isn't helping you. Which I want to say, it's probably your false confidence or something along those lines. Your ego, your pride. Remember we had, don't let pride get in your way. Then we have the Joker card, which I read as the Fool, which is the tarot card for taking a leap of faith, taking a risk. It doesn't have to be a blind leap of faith, but it could be taking a risk, which could mean giving up your ego a little bit. I really do feel that way. And then we have the Alien, which, again, kind of goes along with that because it might feel alien to you to literally give up maybe the control that you have over the situation, and maybe that is what is stopping you from reaching the goal. I feel like this is kind of a warning. Like it's good advice, but it's strict advice, right? Okay, we have the Giraffe, which tells me distance. Okay, so we'll see if maybe that has something to do with another charm, but if anything, it might just, again, be the whole that feels really distant to you, that seems goofy or something, to just have blind faith, I guess, in your own karma, right? Your own things that you deserve, what the universe would give you. There's something going on there where you're not quite believing that you deserve it, maybe. There's something going on that's blocking you. Okay, we have the Witch's Broom, okay. Sometimes it's not the Witch's Broom. Sometimes if there's other charms, it could mean actually cleaning up, right? So it could mean cleaning up the situation. Maybe there's some sort of, interesting that we have the leaf, right? And it's like an autumn leaf. It's as if it fell, right? You have to, and it's almost like a rake. I don't have a rake charm, I don't think. Do I? I don't think I do. I might, but if I do, I haven't seen it in a while. This could actually mean like cleaning up the litter. So there might be some sort of toxic thing that needs to end. It might even be a relationship that you're, oh my gosh, that didn't even occur to me, that could be a relationship that you're in that you know is stopping you from reaching a certain goal or the life you actually want to in the future, but maybe your pride is stopping you. That makes a lot more sense, because that could be it. It's some sort of like toxicity or something, but like, because the pride, that's what I kept feeling, like maybe you're in this situation because of your pride. It might not be that you have an actual ego problem. That makes so much more sense. So you might be in a friendship, some sort of relationship, or some sort of situationship that you need to say goodbye to. That's all I know. That is what okay, that makes so much more sense, you guys. We have the school bus. Now that could mean, it could be like a clue to what the situation is. Maybe it's someone you met through school that is toxic to you. Maybe it is your actual school that you're in that you don't like, and maybe your family really wants you to be like in this profession and you don't want to be. And maybe like this is the universe saying like, yeah, this is like a warning, like you've gotta You've got to put down the pride and follow what you know you want or need, whatever that is that is blocking you from your goal. Because we have like the cleaning up, a new era, the death and beginning of something, you taking a leap of faith, and it's something that makes you feel alien, which is like maybe taking that stand against your family or against this toxic character or whatever it is. And then, okay, so we have the inner peace, right? This is you taking a step back. This is you really meditating, whatever that means for you. It doesn't mean sitting there and going, but it means sitting there with yourself, or taking a walk, but a walk where you don't have distractions, where you really are with yourself, whatever that means. So if it's, vacuuming your entire house, because you need to be doing something and have white noise, whatever it is that you need to be alone with your thoughts for a little bit, I feel like that is. And so this could mean you learning something about yourself, right? By taking a step back. A school bus, right? You're getting an education, and maybe that means you need an education within yourself. Ooh, and this could also mean, like, 'cause see, we have the distance, right? I always read that as distance, the giraffe. Maybe it's because your head and your heart are very separated right now. Like, logic is telling you to keep your pride, keep the reputation, or do what your family wants, or stay with this relationship because it's good for you financially, but your heart is not in it. Ugh, that makes so much more sense. Yeah. And then we have the fresh step. A perfect way to end this, right? A new era. Okay? A new fresh step. It's a pure white fresh step. A fresh shoe on your foot. After you've cleaned up and you've raked up all the litter. That is so interesting. I just love charms sometimes, how they just all... and it's fun. It's like a murder mystery, you got to take all the clues and make a story, and it's so interesting. It makes so much sense. So we'll ask for one last bit of advice from the universe. And let's see if it gives us something useful for you. But yeah, a new era, a fresh step. Get your heart and your head closer together, right? Shorten that gap. Wait first. So maybe you've been thinking of taking this leap of faith, right? Towards this goal that you want. But maybe it's saying it's not going to work out. It's our warning. Maybe you need to make the new era in order to take that fresh step. You've got to do the cleaning up. Something's not right. There's a distance here. You need some sort of education on something, some sort of enlightenment, something about yourself, because there's some sort of blockage. So maybe you do need to, maybe this is really saying to meditate. Just take that time and really wait until it's a brand new chapter, Don't wait and don't rush and finish the book. Like, just wait first. Start the new chapter naturally. We also had this natural growth, right? Like, let things unfold naturally. Okay, that is what I have. I like this reading. I hope that it helped. Maybe it kind of sparked something in you where you did realize, oh my gosh, like, I am missing something, and it's never a bad thing to take some time, step back, don't rush into things, and really clean up your foundation before you bring in a whole new whatever it is, If you're refurnishing your house, you clean up, right? You remove the old furniture, You don't just bring in all new furniture and put it on top of your couch, right? You take out the old couch, and then even then you sweep where the couch was, you vacuum, you might wipe down a little bit before you put in new furniture, right? So take that time. Do the research. What furniture do you want? What are you missing? What are you not thinking about? What do you need to let go? There's something that needs to end. Okay? So yeah, thanks for watching. I really hope this helped you. If it did, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss more. I try to post videos at least every day or so. Yeah, so take care of yourselves and have a good night. Hi, group 2. Hey, you guys picked my little blue-eyed pony. So cute. Okay, let's see what your major arcana is. That's my grandfather clock. It's ringing because I was shaking so hard. Okay, so what do we have? So we have 6 of 4, so we have 10, 4, so we have 17. Wow, last group got the star card too. Interesting. The star card. So this again is you guys reaching your goal. So that is your overall theme. Okay, this is very optimistic. This is you reaching your goal. How is that possible? I cannot control how dice come out, right? Very interesting. So this is an optimistic start. So overall, you can reach your goal, okay? So we're going to find out what advice the universe has for you that will, get you there or get you there faster. Okay, so we have cups. We have 2 of cups and 3 of cups. Okay, all right. And then we have, oops, they were backwards. Okay. Interesting. Okay, okay, I feel like there could be a few different scenarios, but first of all, I see that perhaps your goal does include some other person, and it's someone that you really trust. So it's either a best friend, maybe you want to open a business with your best friend, something like that, okay? Or it could be, with your partner, whatever it is. But it is someone you trust. Okay, either that or this is how your goal began. Maybe you shared the same goal, but it doesn't involve each other, but it's the same goal. So maybe you met, doing at college, something like that, where you are in the same field. You clearly bonded over that, okay? Something where you definitely trust this person. Okay, so then, now either this is a celebration, and it could be a celebration between you two. So maybe you did start your business, and now maybe your goal is to get it to another level, something like that. Or this means that a third person came in, or multiple people came in. So maybe it started with two people, and then it grew. Now, this doesn't have to be a business. This could be even a family, right? Like, maybe you and this person want to multiply. You want to have children. But I'm not feeling that way. I don't know if this is actually explaining the situation because, again, this is advice towards your situation, right? So reading it that way, it's saying it began with 2 people. So it's either your goal is that you want to be this, but I don't think so. I think it started with 2 people. People joined in, but maybe it caused you a problem or something, right? Because then we have the 5 of Swords, and to me this is saying these 2 cards are telling me that you're saying goodbye maybe to someone, or maybe this idea that you had, like maybe that is your goal, to get out of something. But that can't be right. Your advice, but see, okay, so I feel like your advice is to walk away from something, but it's like a victorious walk away. It's not like, I don't think it's really deceit. This card sometimes can mean deceit, something like that. It could be though. It could be. And maybe it's a warning saying watch out, because we have the two people, then it became multiple people, and there's some sort of deceit going on where maybe you have to walk away. Because then we have a new start. Not like a new start, but like a fresh idea. And you are alone here. It's like it goes from two to multiple, back down to just you. And it looks like you're walking away. It looks like you're saying goodbye. Okay, let's see if we can get anything. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. So these two are talking about your commitment is being tested. Now, I don't think it's a commitment to this situation, okay? Because this is advice. So it's telling you this is a situation that you need to fix, and this is how. And this is how it'll end. You walking away with a fresh start, with a brand new pinnacle. And your commitment is being tested. Now, I don't know, it'll mean different things to different people, but in this situation, I'm feeling like it means your commitment to your ultimate happiness. Are you willing to say goodbye and take that risk? There is some sort of deceit, and it could be you. It could be you, because like I said, you might actually be wanting to walk away. But maybe you're kind of stuck because it's some sort of like group thing. It's some sort of bonded, I don't know. It's almost like a family. But it's like you want to leave. And it's saying like your commitment is being tested, and I think that means your actual ultimate happiness. Are you willing to take that risk and walk away for this moment to happen? And then we have be courageous. And again, it's a single person on their own being basically victorious, right? Or being prepared, walking towards a battle, or coming back victorious from a battle. I feel like it has to do with you. Like, this is a situation, you need to get out of this situation. It might not even be business. It could just be an actual situation. And this could mean, like, you could know exactly what I'm talking about. That there's, like, a group of people that is stopping you from reaching your goal. Something is stopping you. And this is a situation it's talking about. It might have started with you and one other person, and it became more than just you two. Or you met this group of people through this bond. You had something. And it might be hard to walk away from, but it is stopping you from reaching your ultimate happiness. Like maybe you feel like, well, it was okay before, but now like the time is ticking by. And year after year goes by, and I'm still here, and I'm still not. And maybe you're realizing like, oh my God, I don't have forever. I need to make a decision. And that decision is going to be a courageous decision. It's going to take courage to make it. So, and this is the advice. It's saying to be courageous. Your commitment to yourself is being tested. Maybe that is why you've been thinking, what do I do? What do I do? You know, like, and you've been thinking about your ultimate goals, really. Okay. Oh, Okay, I like this. I like this a lot. That makes sense. Okay, that makes sense with what I'm seeing. So I feel like you have been taking time lately, sitting back a little bit, kind of thinking about yourself for the first time in a minute. Like, wait, what do I want? And then it's like a head. It almost looks like a TV screen, but I don't think it's a TV screen. I think it's just a whatever, but it's clouds. So it's like you're thinking about the distant, in the future, not right now. Like you've just been maybe thinking about just right now and what makes you happy right now. This is what works for now, yada yada. And now maybe recently you've been like, but wait, I need to start making steps to get to this goal, my future. What is my future? I need to start being proactive towards what is my future? What do I want? Maybe that might be what you've been thinking, and you might have come to a conclusion that you don't really want to be in this situation anymore. This is you sitting back and really taking a moment to yourself and realizing, what do I want? And perhaps realizing it's going to be kind of a scary decision to make. So let's see what the angels have to say. Oh my God, perfect. There's something better. That makes sense. Okay. Improving health. So again, there's some sort of toxic situation going on. The health of your environment and yourself. You are really starting to take that into consideration. My mental health. What do I actually want? Okay? And then we have there's something better, and that's overlapping this situation, right? The situation involving multiple people, whatever that means to you. But there's something better, and this is what you've been realizing. Oh my, you guys. And then we have not the right time. So, okay, this could mean, because it is overlapping, the being courageous and your commitment is being tested. So maybe it is acknowledging that right now is not the right time. So it's not saying go out there and do that tomorrow. It's just not the right time right now. This is the advice. I think you will know when the time is right. And now that you are kind of keen to this idea and that you know there is something better and you know you want something different, you will jump at that chance at the right time. So it's not right now, but it will obviously be coming. Because again, we have the star card. So this, you will reach your goal. This is telling you that this is the path forward. So not right now, don't do this right now, but in the near, probably in this year, when you feel like you've prepared yourself mentally, financially, whatever it is, because there is something better, and now you're kind of you're ready to make that path, plan the path, maybe not go on it, but you're gonna start planning it, I feel like. Okay, let's get some charms. I feel like there was supposed to be hail. I'm actually gonna go check it. Okay, it's not quite hail yet. There's supposed to be golf ball sized hail tonight. And my garage is so full of yard bags because I haven't come to pick them up yet, so my garage is totally full. So my car could only fit in like halfway because I at least didn't want my windshield or anything to be totally dented or broken. So not yet though. We're safe so far. Okay, so let's get some charms. Alrighty. So we have an A and an R, and that looks like that's it for... Ooh, there's thunder now. Whoa, the energy. Okay, so we have A and R, so Ra, or that could be the beginning of someone's name or last name, where they live, something like that. Okay. So, what do we have? We have the Aquarius. So, this could be you. Okay, that could just be validating that this is about you. And then we also have the Libra. So we have two air signs, okay? So take that, how that resonates. It could be you. That could be the people that are blocking you, getting in your way, causing this toxicity in your life, right? Okay, we have the marble. So this is self-reflection. I had to look at it for a second because I couldn't really remember what it was. This is it's like almost like a mirror, right? It's self-reflection. So again, it's figuring out what you want, I guess. It's figuring out, and it's very clear, right? So it's almost like talking about, clearing that energy. Oh no, there's the hail. I'm afraid it's gonna break all my daffodils and stuff. Oh. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm gonna have to check this. I don't know. It's not that bad. It just sounds way worse inside, I guess. I'm getting scared, you guys. Okay, where were we? Okay, so we have self-reflection. So again, it is, yes, looking into your life. It's like a crystal ball almost, It's figuring out what you are missing, what you want. So again, speaking of you recently thinking this through and really realizing, wait, I'm not where I want to be. What steps do I need to take? Okay. Ooh, and we have the empty book. So this is you writing your own book, okay? It's a blank book, a whole new chapter. So a whole new book, not even just a chapter, but a whole new book. This is you really deciding where you're going in your future. It's like you realized, oh my God, this book is blank. I don't have a plan. What am I doing? Oh, okay, we also have the Cupid. Interesting. This is so weird. Okay, and we have the fairy. Okay, these are all things with feathers, right? Things with wings. We have the air signs. So again, speaking of air signs. Fairy stands for fairy dust, a wish coming true. It's more like a wish, not really a goal. So this wish could be your goal as well. And it's interesting we have the Cupid. So this could involve falling in love. Maybe that's part of your goal. It could be part of your blank book. And maybe you're realizing, oh, I want true love. Maybe you've been struck recently by Cupid's bow, and that has made you realize that you actually don't know what you really want right now. I don't think you have no clue, but I feel like you might not have a correct path really. And that maybe these people, this situation that we were speaking of earlier has been blocking you from even really, it's been distracting you maybe. Oh, interesting. Okay, we have the tonic. Okay, so that's like a medicine to me. It's something that will solve some sort of problem. So that makes sense. That maybe it's speaking of your self-reflection, figuring out what exactly you want. Because once you know what you want, the path will become a lot more clearer. Or it's speaking of someone that's going to be coming in, and that could, but I don't feel that way. I feel like it's more, but we also, so this, if this isn't speaking to you, if you're not an air sign, then maybe it will be someone that you fall in love with. And it might be out of nowhere. The Cupid's bow isn't like gradual, it's quick, right? That you might have been struck by Cupid's bow, and really that has like totally changed your viewpoint or something. It made you start thinking about where you want to go, and oh my, I might really want to be with this person. Maybe this is like the tonic that like opened your eyes. And it might not be, maybe you just, yeah, got struck by a boat. Maybe they don't even know it. You know, maybe you've just been crushing on somebody, but it made you realize, oh, I need like to do some work if this is what I want. Might have sparked something. Okay, we also have the dream catcher. So that tells me that you've caught some sort of dream of yours, right? Like you figured it out, maybe that you that this is what you something, and it might not be love. Okay, this could also just be speaking of being struck by a bow. Okay, it doesn't always have to be love, but it is some sort of quick inspiration. But I mean, I have other charms that would identify that easier, so I do go back to love. It might be some sort of crush, it might be something, maybe just passion, but I do feel like it might be a person. I know that might not be what you want to hear if that's not part of your goal, but I think it is part of your goal, or this person is making you think this when you didn't ever think you did, and it's now you've caught the dream, you've caught it. Like, yeah. Then we have card tricks. Okay, again we have the spade, which is the sword, which is air sign. Okay, a lot of air signs, and we have a lot of feathers. This even has feathers too. What's going, and with an I we would be able to spell air. Interesting. Something's going on with an air sign for sure. That might be the person you are thinking about that maybe sparked this whole new chapter and book you want to start writing. Um, Oh, and then we have my little pick me up. It's like a perk. It's a treat, you know, something that picks you up. So again, it makes sense. Someone sparked something in you. It was a pick me up. It got you thinking, "Oh, I don't want to be in this humdrum situation. I want to start going towards my goals." And it might involve this person. And so the card tricks could be you really trying to figure out that path, trying to figure out what tricks to pull to get to where you want to be, right? You're starting to think tricky. You're starting to really think about what do you need to do to get there. So I feel like this really was just to reinforce the situation. So if this is you, then now you know for sure, right? Something to do with air sign. Again, we have the wish, a dream, right? That's been caught. This is a dream catcher. And it really sparked something about you, like within you. It was like the tonic to get you out of that situation. So yeah, the goal I think of you, it's to get out of a situation. As weird as that sounded earlier too, I feel like that is still the same vibe going on, that you want to get out of a situation. And it could, honestly, I know this is kind of harsh, but it could be an actual marriage. I didn't really want to say that because it sounds terrible, but you know, and I mean, if that was you, you would know what that means, right? But this is a major change. This is a whole new book. It's not just a chapter. And the weird thing is this, like maybe you got caught feelings for someone that isn't your spouse, and it really made you realize this marriage isn't what I thought it was. Why am I feeling these feelings or something along those lines, okay? And I feel like maybe you didn't want to catch it, but you did, right? You caught the dream. You caught those feelings. And maybe you have been trying to weigh the scales. Okay, it might not be air sign with this charm. But I mean, we have tons of air, so that's what I'm feeling. But again, we have the scale. It's a balance. You're really trying. I don't know. I feel like you want to get out of something. That is your goal. I mean, it's like that's the main goal. Your goal is to be ultimately happy, obviously, but I feel like your most recent, like, and urgent goal is to get out of something that you just recently realized this isn't right. Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's see if we can get a good bit of advice from the universe for you. Come on, Penji, work with the universe. Give the viewer what they need. Last minute advice. They're trying to get out of something. What should they do right now? Like, let's see. Let's just see. Okay. So it says let it go. It's some sort of situation. So yeah, I'm feeling like it's you want to walk away from something. You want to let something go. And it's saying yes, you should. That's your advice. That is going to help you get to your ultimate goal by letting it go. You know, your ultimate goal of whatever your future is that you want. It might even include this person again, right? But the situation that you're in, it's saying let it go. Because remember, we have the star card, right, as your major arcana. So that is your overall theme, is reaching your goal. So your goal, whatever it is, your future goal, to get there, you got to let this situation go. It brought up this situation for a reason. So it's some sort of relationship, something that is not good for you. All right, that is what I have. It wasn't the most optimistic, but I mean it is, because it will get you to your main goal. Okay, we have the star card as overall theme. This is very positive. That is a dream and a goal coming true. Okay? So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, if it resonated, hit that like button. It helps me a whole bunch. Make sure you subscribe too and comment. Let me know. I'm nosy. I always want to know if it resonated and, you know, your situation and all that stuff. So, yeah. And with that, I hope you guys take care and have a good night. Hi, group 3. Let's see. Okay, you guys picked the little white horse. So cute. Okay, let's see. Let's move these out of here. What's your major arcana? Okay, 3, 9. So we have 14. Okay, let's get that up there. Okay, so we have 14. So 14 is temperance. Okay, so that is telling me overall, in order for you to reach your goal, you're really going to have to find a balance. So you might know what that means. That might be very significant to you because you might have been searching for a specific balance in order to get this. So it might just be validating that this is what you're looking for. You know you need to find some sort of balance in your life to reach this goal. Or that might be your actual goal, is reaching a balanced state of living, okay? But we'll see. That could just be your actual advice. So let's find out what else we have. Okay, so we had temperance. My goodness. Okay. So. Okay, your goal might be to get past something. Now, it's not always an addiction. It's not always something terrible. But there might be something. It could just be an actual negative way of thinking, right? It's like whenever one thing goes wrong, it reminds you of all the 10 other things that went wrong, and it snowballs and it ruins your mood, your day. It could just be that. It could be your actual way of thinking. That is the devil, so to say, getting into you, right? Not the devil, but the negative energy that's on the planet. If you allow it to come in, it's going to flood in. So it might just be speaking of that. Because we have the Hermit following it, I feel like it does have to do more with inner. It's not external. I don't think it's like you're on drugs or you're obsessed with someone or you have this weird fetish or something that's ruining your life. I feel like it's more negative energy. Like negative way of thinking. Because we had the Temperance as an overall theme, so that slightly worries me because I feel like this could be an actual problem with you. You might not have the right balance in your mental health. Not like mental health like you're crazy or anything, but I mean, you haven't quite allowed yourself to stop worrying. Like you might just keep allowing your mind to just flood in with those worries, the anxiety, the I'm never going to be good enough, I ran out of time, I missed the boat, I lost my chances, all of the negative things. It's like you just keep feeding them back into your mind, you know, even when your day was going okay, I feel like, and then it would be like one thing might go wrong, and you're like, of course it went wrong, and it just all kind of floods in, and all of a sudden you're in a terrible mood again, right? And I mean, obviously I can speak of this because it's happened to me too, but there is a point where you have to really be like, no, and talk to yourself and be like, you're not going to allow yourself to go down that road. We were having an okay day, something went wrong, well, that's fine. There's not, thinking about all of the things that happened in the past isn't going to change. And I feel like this is speaking about your mental state, okay, your mental place where you are. You've really got to pay attention to when you allow this to take over. You've got to stop it in the tracks. I feel like this is kind of a warning here. Like illuminate that, you know? It's looking at this card, right? It's shining light on this card. You've got to be aware when it's this negative energy. Call it the devil. That's what they call it, really. It's the devil coming in. Right? The devil's all around. The devil, you let the devil in, it'll stay. Because that's negative energy. You let it in and it stays. You've got to shine a light on that and acknowledge that this is the devil working. This is negative energy feeding on negative energy, and it's just going to keep going. I've got to shine a light on it, blast the darkness out, know that that's happening, and take control, right? I'm going to take control of the darkness, and I'm going to light it up. That's what I'm feeling. I didn't even get to this one. Oh, we have the Hermit card again. Whoa. And we have the Two of Cups. And that's interesting because I really wasn't paying attention to these two here. And then we have the Two of Cups. You could be focusing on something that went wrong with a person. And this doesn't mean that you are going to physically make amends, okay, that you're actually going to shake hands and everything. This could be something that happened to you, someone that did something to you, and it just keeps coming back, and you just keep feeding into this negative energy. And it's saying that this could be actual, not forgiving. Honestly, I don't even believe in the word forgive. I don't even know what that means. People say it all the time. I'm going to be honest, I don't know what forgiving means. Forgive and forget. What are you talking about? You can forgive someone, but never forget that they hurt you. That's you can't. What are you talking about? Every time you remember it, you're going to remember that person hurt me. I don't know what forgiving is going to help. No, I don't agree with forgiving. You learned a lesson. It doesn't mean you're going to hold a grudge against that person for the rest of your life. But no, you don't owe anyone your forgiveness. I'm just going to say that now. You definitely don't. If that person hurt you, you have no apologies to make. You don't have to forgive them and move on. You can move on and be angry at that person for the rest of your life as long as you don't let it hurt you. physically and mentally hurt you anymore. But you can acknowledge and know that that person hurt you and then be done with it. You don't have to forgive anything. No, that person hurt you. I'm never going to forget that. That was something I learned, and I'm going to move on now. You don't owe. I don't know what that, I never knew what that meant. And believe me, I've been through a lot and I've never forgiven someone, no, I move on. I know it wasn't my fault and that's it, right? So I feel like it's not saying forgive them, but I think you need to make peace with it, which is what I have done. I make peace. I'm like, okay, that thing happened to me. That person did that thing to me. I didn't deserve that. That person has problems. That person did it for their personal reasons, not because of reasons that I gave them. And I'm acknowledging that happened, and I'm going to move on now. And that's it. And I think that's what you need to do. You need to make peace with the situation. Okay, so maybe that's what people mean by forgive. I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. Just say make peace with the situation then, right? Because again, we have the Hermit. And again, it's shining its light towards this one. So it's saying, again, inner work. Shine the light on the work that needs to be done, okay? So you do need to find peace with the situation. Whatever this is that keeps creeping up into your mind, and it might not be a person, okay? This, to me, means making peace. So this could just mean your situation. It doesn't mean another person. It could mean this devil, really, the situation. That you need to really, this is a lot of inner work. No joke, inner work 101, okay? Advanced. Okay, we also have the Temperance. So this is, again, inner work. This is finding balance within yourself. With this makes sense. With the Temperance, it's amazing. Like, it's saying you need to do this work. Shining the light on the situation and finding it in you to make that peace with whatever happened that hurt you so much. Something really hurt you, and I totally understand if it's very hard to get over it. But this is you shining a light on yourself, okay? You have to be your own cheerleader. I know that sounds dumb, but like you do. You have to be your advocate because you're the best person for that job. You know what you deserve. You know what you want. You know the good that you have in you that you can give to people, and you're allowing this negative situation to really block you reaching your goal. The advice from the universe so far, I mean, from 4 cards and some dice, is like so major and deep. You have got to stop letting its negativity all over the place. This devil is not joking around. And you're chained up, okay? You are chained to this situation, this person, this thing that you need to make peace with. It could be something in your past. It could be your parents. It could be your childhood. Something. And it could have been recent too. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is that's really, you're not yourself. And you've really got to do the work. We have 2 Hermit cards, you guys. 2. That is like inner work times 2. There's something going on. And you know what that is. Let's see what else we have. I'm scared now because what if... Oh, okay. I've been trying to put it over here because, I don't know. I just seem to like pile everything up. I don't know why I do that. It's just what I do. Okay. I like this. The universe is so crazy. I will never be used to it, ever. We have clear the fog. I don't know how much more clear that can be. Okay? There is something stopping you from seeing the entire world. It's this negativity, this devil. It has fogged up your entire life. you're not living in an unpolluted environment anymore. It's like just constantly polluted with this misery. And I don't think it's even real. I think it's like false misery, right? It's old. It should have been dissipated a long time ago. But like you just keep giving it fuel. And it's like, maybe that's what you wanted, that's what you needed, that's what you thought you deserved, was to just be punishing yourself, but that's not. The universe is saying it's over. You've done the work, you've done the punishing, it's okay. You've got to like look at what you're doing to yourself now. We have 2 inner illuminating cards. This is, you need to make peace with whatever happened and let it go. Drop it, dude. Just drop it. Expect powerful change, okay? Because once you drop that, you'll be so surprised. The fog will clear and it'll be like a whole new world. And I don't mean like, oh my God, like Aladdin style, but I feel like I think you will find happiness that you just didn't know existed, to be honest. You've been so used to being in this negative energy, right, of whatever hurt you or things didn't go as planned. You might feel like a failure or something. You need to make peace with that. Make peace with the fact that you failed at something then, okay, and that you have a new chance tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that. And every day that you sit there concentrating on how it didn't, every day is going by. You spent a year saying, I missed my chance, I missed my chance. But you had a whole year of chances, and you missed all of them because you were so stuck on, talking about how you missed your chance. Your whole life is going to go by. And they were chances every day to restart that, Just like, do it. Just do it. Make peace with where you're at right now. Forget how you got here. Forget it. Just forget all of the things that went wrong or that could have went better. Today is a new day. Tomorrow when you wake up is a brand new day. You can make peace with your past decisions, your past failures, your past hurt by other people, whatever it is. Start a new journey. Powerful change is coming. Expect not just change, powerful change, okay? That's significant. That makes so much sense. I like this card. Because there's a computer, right? And I feel like this is like some sort of, it's either a mountainside, I feel like it's a cave, okay? It feels dark and like scary. And then we have the brain, okay? This is your mind, and this is a computer, okay? You are getting downloads. The minute you make peace with this, and you again go into your hermit mode, okay? You're going to go into hermit mode, figure out how to make peace with it, then you are going to make peace with it, and you're going to be like, okay, I made peace with it, and now I feel different, I feel better. I'm letting it go. You're going to get downloads, like immediately from the universe. I guarantee you. The minute that you free up this space, right, you send all of that to the recycle bin. Think of all the storage that is now freed up in your mind. Your mind has been just bogged down with this devil. It's like a virus, it just keeps coming in every time you turn on the computer, and it just floods it in. Once you put up that firewall, you make that peace, you don't allow that to come in anymore because you made peace with it. New downloads will begin happening like immediately. Again, the fog will clear. Like it will be a lot of change because the downloads, the new ideas, you'll see everything so differently. I think this has been a long time, a couple years at least. I want to say 5-6 years that this has been going on, that and it's like slowly, really, it's like distancing, you just keep distancing more and more, I feel like, because I don't know, you feel like you don't have much to offer, because again, that's the devil, it's the negativity telling you, well, now you're all negative, Nancy, so who's going to want to hang out with you? And then it just snowballs again and again. And then, oh, who wants to hang out with you? No one. So why bother? Why put on makeup? Why bother brushing your hair? Why bother? Because no one likes you, because you're negative. And it just keeps going on. Once you put up, again, it's like the computer, right? Put up the firewall. Make the peace. It won't happen anymore. You won't allow it to come in anymore. It will be a whole new life. Whole new mindset, at least. This is talking about a new mindset. You're downloading new software, new downloads, new inspiration, new ideas, new everything. Seriously. It's cool. Okay, so we have don't stop. Okay. I like that. So again, because we have the two hermits, so it's like go into hermit mode, but don't stop. Do this and then go back into hermit mode because you need these downloads in order for this change. So don't stop. Like, don't stop. It might be hard, but yeah, make peace with it. You have to face it. You have to go into your mind, into your memories, your past, whatever it is, face it, your demon, your devil. Make peace with it, and then go back into hermit mode. Don't just go running out, go figure out where to go from now. Okay. Get more information. No. Okay, overlapping the download card, right? Get more information. Again, that makes so much... You never cease to amaze me, universe, I swear. Again, hermit card, 2 hermit cards, okay? Download. And then on putting all 3 of these together is the get more information. That is crazy. So yes, don't stop going into the hermit mode. Go into the hermit mode, go back into hermit mode. Get the new information. Get the downloads from the universe. It will change your life. You will find that inspiration. You will randomly do that thing that makes you meet that person, that gets you, whatever it is. That is the downloads you need. You need to be aware, go into hermit mode, be aware of what the signs are that the universe is sending you. You will download that. Be it dreams that you might wake up in the middle of the night and remember and it'll be so clear. Write them down. Write them down. Grab your phone and hit the sound recording button, download a sound recording app and literally record your voice, because it's sometimes really hard to find a piece of paper and start writing. It takes like motor skills to do that, Just pick up your phone, I'm sure it's next to you, and record your voice and just record the dream. There could be a sign in those dreams. You might forget you'll go back to sleep, you'll wake up, it might be a week or so that you'll even remember that you recorded this, and it will come at the right time. I'm telling you, I don't know why that popped in my head like a dream situation, but do that. Get a sound recording app, because I do it too, and it's amazing. I'm all groggy, and my dreams, I don't even remember having them half the time. I listen to them, I'm like, what? I don't even remember recording this or anything, because you're like dead asleep. You just wake up and it's fresh, right? Oh, and then we have a year from now. Okay. Yeah, because this is going to take a minute. That totally makes sense. So your dream, because again, temperance. And it's like, I feel like you might be like more on the anxious side. You might have that type of personality maybe, where you keep going back to how you failed and you're not going to get there, right? And so it just stops you in your tracks from ever really going anywhere, because you're like, I missed the boat. I missed the boat. I'm too old. I'm late to the game. Everyone else is doing it better than me for longer. I'm late. But there's always a place for you. That's what the thing is. There's always a place for you. The universe will make a place for you. It will open up your own place, okay? Because, yeah, I feel like that is what keeps stopping you. But, like, it's saying don't stop, right? Like, get more information. Like, I feel like you've convinced yourself that you're too old or something. But like, you have to have temperance. You have to remember there's a balance and there's the right timing for everything. And that you didn't miss anything. You are actually in the exact right spot. You are supposed to be on your path. So this is your path. You are meant to go through this, go through the inner work so that you come out with this new information. And a year from now, your goal that you have in mind, whatever the goal is that made you watch this video, will happen. As long as you keep the temperance. Remember that there's divine timing in everything and that you didn't miss your boat or anything. Stop having like anxiety about that. Because you didn't miss anything. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Okay? Let's see what charms want to say, and hopefully they won't completely contradict me, you know? I sound so confident, so... We had this fall out. And, okay, oh no, we do have another one that fell out. Okay, we have a T. Oh, this goes under. Okay. We have a T and O. A Y. Okay. Okay, we have toy. This could be significant to you. Perhaps an actual toy means something to you, right? Interesting. I mean, it could not mean a toy. That could be the beginning of someone's name or last name or something. Maybe they drive a Toyota. Maybe you drive a Toyota, something like that. It could also be initials, anything like that. So, oh, we also have a U. So we have U that spells out. But yeah, that's like separate. So, okay, see if that means anything. We have the Joker. So that's the leap of faith. It's the Fool card. So it's more like a leap of faith or taking a risk. Okay. So, yeah, it's more like, let's get these cards over here. Maybe you've been afraid of taking a risk. We have the bee. Okay, so that is, it's also a bumblebee, right? So it could actually stand for bumbling, like bumbling something up. Maybe you feel like you are a bumbler. Like, I feel like you're very negative towards yourself. I feel like you lost this chance, this risk, this leap of faith. Like, you lost that chance. That's really what I feel like. Interesting that we have two books. So we have the adventure stories and card tricks. I feel like, again, even though this charm doesn't say it by itself, but I feel like this is you speaking about, like, you're never going to have your own stories. You're never going to have your own adventure stories, or that's part of the past and nothing good is going to happen anymore because of this thing that happened. I don't know, but something... these charms are a little weird. Okay, we'll see what else we have. Okay, we have the seed. Sometimes I can read it as an I. We don't have like an I though, but it's more like a seed, like the universe seed. So this is the universe planting a seed in your mind, or it's some sort of, it's like cosmic to me. So it might have been a seed that was planted a long time ago, and then divine timing will make it grow, slowly until it blooms at just the right time in your mind. But it also could mean a seed of doubt as well. Maybe something like again, that stupid devil card. Like, it. Oh my god! That was so loud, that made me jump. Did you guys hear that? The thunder? I felt like a tree crashed into my house. The energy, you guys, the energy. I mentioned the cosmic energy. Yeah, so that is like the seed of doubt. I feel like it's the devil card, and it is just that negativity, and it just grows so quickly in you, maybe. Also, the B could stand for being actually busy, right? So you could have just been trying to maybe stay distracted. Um, but again, that wasn't what the cards were telling me. I feel like you really allow this negative energy in. So maybe this is speaking of the actual energy, the negativity being real busy inside you. But that doesn't really make too much sense. We'll see. Again, that could be significant to you, a bee itself, right? It is like a pollinator. Oh, that could make sense. So, yeah, again, like pollinating these seeds of doubt. Like they keep growing. It lands on one seed and it pollinates and fertilizes it, right? Then it lands on another seed and fertilizes. That makes sense because it's right under it. You know, it lands on this one and it's like a snowball effect. What is this? What do we have? Oh, wait, hello. I think this is my eye, if I can flip it over, yeah. And it is the blinking eye. Why can I not pick this up? So it blinks when you move it, okay. So it's like alive, right? It's something that's watching you. So, and it could just mean you, again, making that inner look at yourself, at you being the hermit, right? The illuminating different spots, looking at different dark places in you and in your mind, and really facing that devil card, facing it eye to eye. And sometimes I do read this as an eye, so again, eye to eye, right? You really facing that. We have the clothespin, so it means a temporary like fixation. So you are fastened to this devil card. I feel like it really is you've been really not happy lately. And it's really, I feel like, taking a toll on you. I think you are very aware that you are not yourself. I think you will know this. But you don't really know how to change it, and I think this is why the universe is saying that this is how to change it. You've gotta take time to yourself. You become the hermit, really. Become the actual hermit. Stay inside for a little bit. Really do some inner work. Look inside yourself. Okay, so we have the yellow heart, so that is friendship. So your friends could be very helpful. We also have the true love, so you might find true love with your friend, maybe, perhaps, but this could also mean true love of yourself, which is what I mainly feel for that, because I think you're missing that right now. We have the porcupine, or the hedgehog, this is a hedgehog, but he's still very pokey, right? The hedgehog, he's very pokey. So yeah, it's like you aren't yourself. You've put up this armor because you're kind of surrounded by this weird negativity that you keep feeding, and you are missing this love for yourself. Maybe your friends are maybe trying to open your eyes to this, right? So maybe listen to your friends, because this charm came up for a reason, so it's speaking about your friends. And that they have love for you. They have nothing but love for you. It's a heart, you know? So they really do want to help you. Maybe they are going to be pretty proactive and helpful towards you and your recovery through this. Maybe they'll help illuminate some things, you know, because we did have this hermit. It is speaking of illuminating things. So we have the cookie, the dream, oh my gosh, that hail, oh my goodness, and the catcher's mitt. Okay, so this is a sweet dream that you're gonna be able to catch. So you definitely, I don't feel like you're not gonna reach this goal. You're gonna reach this goal, but you've just gotta do this inner work, and it will happen a year from now, okay? So you've gotta kind of unfasten yourself. You've gotta maybe do a little bit of research, okay? Find the card tricks that you'll be able to pull in order to get through this and do this inner work. Find the true love inside of yourself. And it might take work, right? But it's worth it. There's a sweet dream coming your way. And this is a catcher's mitt who's caught the ball. So you've caught it. So yeah, this is like the ending. It's, you can reach this goal, but you've definitely got to do the work. You've got to do this inner work. You can't let the devil keep living and harboring itself inside of you. You know, that devil card, that negativity. Let's ask the universe for one last bit of advice, see if it can be of much help here. What do you got for us? What can they do? Maybe while they're going through this hermit card, this transition, just give us the most helpful advice. Plan. Okay, so it's telling you to plan. So again, because we do have a whole year, right? So yeah, that makes sense. So make a plan, right? So you're gonna have to download, right? So you know what you need to do. This is the plan. You need to face the devil. Figure it out. Like, really face it. Shine the light on it and figure out what it is, that why it keeps coming back, right? Then you're going to make peace with it. Then you're going to go back into hermit mode. And that is when you're going to get these downloads. This is the plan. This is the goal. You need to go through these steps. This is literally a plan made by the universe. It's a book of tricks, you know, universe tricks. And we had nothing but good things here. There's positive change. You're going to be able to clear that fog, right? You'll get more information. It said don't stop. So I think this is helpful. So if this was for you, I really hope that it helped, because it was really deep advice from the universe. Really. I mean, I feel like the universe really took its time and made sure that you understood this plan. Yeah, it cares about you, you know? So yeah, I hope that this helped. If not, there's always other videos. I try to make a new video every day or two. So subscribe if you want to stay updated with that. There's always new ones. If you did like it, hit the like button. It helps me a whole bunch. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys take care of yourselves and have a good night.